Hello, my name is Lydia. Today we'll be covering a topic that you may not know that is happening at our school, teacher burnout. Teacher burnout is when a teacher is stressed and may be feeling anxious because of work. Teacher burnout can be due to many factors, including students' behavior, personal business, and the lack of staff leaving more work for the teachers to do, especially this year because of the effects of the pandemic on teachers. We interviewed a couple of teachers to ask them about teacher burnout and how it has affected them. Now, on to our field reporter, Kimberly, who will tell us more.
Hey Lydia. Today we're here at our very own school, Glasgow Middle School, and we're here to find out more about teacher burnout. As Lydia had said, teacher burnout is when a teacher may feel anxious or stressed, and that can be of various reasons. And today, to find out more, we're here with Miss Willing, a math teacher at Glasgow Middle School who teaches Math 7 honors and geometry honors. Do you think that teacher burnout has affected you and your students and your teaching?
I do, but again, I think it's kind of for the positive because I feel like in the past I was always really rushed to make sure that everything was being taught because that's what the standards tell us that we have to do. And now, kind of like with my time, I am prioritizing the concepts I know students need to know. And I'm also more open to different kinds of assessments. So traditionally in a math class, you may give like a multiple choice test. And I've started giving more like project-based tests. You know, we just did a comic strip project in geometry with our trig unit. And I think if anything, it has allowed me the opportunity to try to make the material a little more fun for my students, because if I'm starting to feel burned out, I don't want my students to feel that way. So I do fun things for them so that I can also enjoy them.
What challenges have you faced?
So I'm just going to be honest. I think one of the biggest challenges I'm seeing is that students became so used to being at home in front of a computer, probably with their phones if I had to guess, that it does feel like, just again being honest, it does feel like I'm teaching some students just how to be back into a classroom, how to act in a classroom. And then once we've accomplished that, then we can start trying to get into the actual lessons and things like that. But the biggest struggle I'm seeing is the behavior of students coming back into the building. It does seem a little more chaotic and unruly at times. So it's stressful.
Hi, my name is Bisma, and I'm here with Mr. Al-Tahir, the Arabic teacher.
Hey guys.
How has teacher burnout affected you personally?
Well, burnout happened, but I will say this year compared to previous year, the burnout wasn't as bad as because we did have session the last year, so we're online. So we were looking forward to work with the student, but the burnout affected me in the term of my patience with the student, also my level of tolerance to things that I usually tolerate. So the burnout, I will say sometimes this is a very emotional job. So a lot of times it's not the amount of work in the curriculum, it's a matter of patience that we have to deal with kids who are being difficult, who are, doing the same thing every class. So it in one way you do feel tired from time to time. This year compared to other year, I didn't feel as that much tired because I was looking forward for the student, because we've been out of school a year and a half, so I can actually miss the kids. But the burnout it did affect me this year in terms of my tolerance to student behaviors.
How do you deal with teacher burnout?
That's a very good question, honestly. Well, now I'm a father, so there's burnout from every area, and I'm also doing my grad school. That's another burnout. I really just try to be left alone. I'd like to go out, and if I get the chance, I travel. Just completely disconnect from the whole life. This winter break, I went overseas, and I just decided just to kind of just leave me alone. I took a 10 days break, and just so I can spend time to rejuvenate myself and recuperate. So believe me when I say this. Like as an adult, we do get burnouts, and that's why we do think that sometimes you think. I mean, I like to play video game, but that's a way for me just to kind of take a time just for myself. And sometimes I will take my son and we just go out. I do stuff with him, not because for him. I need that time too. So I was like, kid, go play because I want to play with you. But yeah, this winter break, I took a vacation. Sometimes I just like to go in some places that are green and has water, so I can just kind of slowly get my negative energy out. So those are the things that I actually try to do when I'm completely burned out. Good question. I like them. I think most teachers need those kind of questions, Basma.
Thank you for your time. Those are all the questions we have for you.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for doing this interview.
As we wrap up, we should remember that our teachers should always be appreciated, and remember that our teachers are human too, that can be facing problems. We can appreciate our teachers for behaving and saying thank you. Thank you for watching.